good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Let's get in that ass like a bike with no seat. Now, today is a terrible day in history if you are a politician with too much damn power. Because you just found out that the American people at a state level just might get some of that power back. And it scares you, it upsets you, and that's a good thing. What happened? It broke last night. So Politico got a hold of a document written by Justice Scalia, basically laying out their plans to dismantle and overturn Roe v. Wade. That's right. I said it. Words that you thought were impossible 5 or 10 years ago just might come to pass. Justice Scalia in his document that he wrote, basically a rough draft, and it was leaked, people. Who has the balls to leak a document from the Supreme Court of the United States of America? Who would take that chance? Who would fall on that nuclear grenade guaranteed to vaporize you? I'll tell you who. Somebody who has no fear of consequence. Somebody that is so cocooned in their echo chamber and worry about nothing would do something like that. Or a fall guy or patsy who they will blame everything on. And the real people who wanted that done will never get touched. That's usually how it goes down. But this document was leaked. So, of course, the protesters are showing up. My body, my choice, women's rights. Somebody in the comment section, damn it, you tell me a right that an American woman does not have. I would bet that there are rights American women have that they don't even know about. You got so many rights, you don't even know them all. Huh? You know who would switch places with your no rights having American female ass? As you see it, you think you have no rights? I bet you there's a woman in the Congo or in Saudi Arabia or in the Persian Gulf somewhere who just got her clit removed so she can't enjoy sex. Or a woman who has a baby, but she's from the wrong tribe, so the opposing tribe comes over and cuts her tits off so she can't feed her baby. You want to talk about not having any rights? Tell me the rights that American women don't have right now. That list is non-existent. But they must keep them always. You're always churning up some problems. Everything has to be tumultuous at all times. You can never be happy. You can never have what you need. Sound like another group? But who they have out there? Elizabeth Warren. That 1,024th of a Native American. That Jokahannes, that squaw with diarrhea of the jaw. Her stupid ass is out there like she has no work to do for her state. We are not going back. I've seen a country without abortion. Shut your mouth. Why don't you go back to your house and figure out how not to be awkward with your husband when you offer him a beer? Remember that shit? I still can't wash that thought out of my mind. They're so out of touch. They're so disconnected. And if they weren't doing something wrong, why would they give a shit if the power is returned to the state? That's how it should be. See, the things our federal government does should fit on a Post-it. The things that they're responsible for should fit on a Post-it. Abortion rights? That's not your business. What do you call that? None ya. That's none of your damn business. Worry about that other shit, like the military, the roads, infrastructure. But as far as what to do with a baby's life, that's up to us as a people, the people. And why would you have a problem with power going to the people unless you were afraid of those people? Because you're doing something wrong. You're corrupt. You're in bed with some bad people. That's why they don't want the power going back to us, because we'll use that shit. So, according to the Supreme Court, the document that was leaked, they're going to do just that. They're going to overturn Roe v. Wade and let it go to the states on whether or not it's legal. And they're going out saying, well, now abortion's going to be banned. Wrong. That's stupid. That's a lie. They're not banning abortion. Now, it can be banned if your state votes on it. If the members of your state vote that way, then yes, it can be. But by Roe v. Wade being turned over, that does not make abortion illegal across the board. And they're going to feed you, because these lies are going to resurface. What if a girl is, what if it's incest? What if it's rape? Well, thankfully, we live in a safe country where that is very rare. Where in reality, more than 90% of the abortions are performed because of inconvenience. Not right now. I'm not ready. Ew, summer's coming. That kind of shit. Not something horrible like rape or incest, but this is all they have. All they have is emotion. They must tug at your heartstrings. They must get your emotions involved. Because if they're standing on facts, this shit ain't gonna happen. That's why they have to do that shit. That's why they make such extreme statements like that. Our country's not like that. Thankfully, there are countries like that. There sure are. There are plenty of countries where it's probably worse than even they make it out to be. But not here. Not here. So I hope they overturn that shit. I saw a video the other day. These two skanks were being interviewed, some 20-something, one white, one black. They were friends. And they were talking to him about abortion, like, oh yeah, I've had an abortion, and I'll like have another one. What the fuck? That is disgusting. This isn't a form of birth control. What is, even Hillary Clinton's dumbass, abortion should be safe and rare. Well, you got the safe part right. Rare, you missed the mark on that, you jackass. And if it's all about women's rights, because that's what they keep saying, women's rights, a woman's body, a woman's right to choose, women's rights, hold up. You wouldn't even be pregnant if it wasn't for a man. What about his thoughts? What about his rights? What about what he wants done with that baby? What if he wants to keep it? What if? Nobody ever thought about the dude. But all these skanks out here getting multiple abortions. Oh, I'll get another one. Jericho, don't slut shame her. Then tell that slut not to act so shameful. Tell her to be a little more careful with her twat. How about that? How about you don't let dudes get on top or behind you and go hit with no protection? Anybody ever thought of that? Oh no, we can't do that. That's personal responsibility. Ew, get that away from me. Ew. I don't want that personal responsibility. I want to be able to go and snuff these babies out once a month if I need to. That is some sick shit. What women's rights? Women. What about the men? Without us, you aren't pregnant. You're a woman with nothing to complain about. You wouldn't even be here. And that's another thing. All these people who are pro-abortion and all these sick little fucks who thinks it's funny, if your parents did what you think they should have done, you wouldn't even be here. This shit is beautiful. This is the big one, Elizabeth. I'm coming home. This is the big one. Could you imagine overturning Roe v. Wade? How mad these blue check mark perverts would be. All the politicians who ain't shit, like Kamala Harris. All Americans' rights are in danger. No, they're not, you jackass. No one's rights are in danger because we, the people, are going to decide. That is our rights at work. And since you are the vice president and you work for us, how about you stay neutral, dummy? How about you just say whatever the courts and the states decide, that's what it is. It's all about what the people want. That's what you should have said, dummy. But instead, you let something stupid fall out of that hole under your nose after you pick gray pubic hairs out of your teeth. That's what you should have said, idiot. And since our president and such a proud Catholic, that's what he was saying on the campaign trail, well, then you better stand 10 toes down and be against abortion, right? Hold on, guys. Damn it. Producer in there. I hate when they do this right in the middle of a video. Oh, he's already come out in favor. How is he in favor, though? He's a cat. I know that, but Catholicism clearly... All right, fine. Fine. If it's true, I'll say it. Sorry, guys. He's already come out pro-abortion, even though he's supposed to be this Catholic president. That don't make any sense. Somebody help me make that make sense. This is a perfect opportunity for him to stand on his religious beliefs, but never mind, he's already gone against them. How can you... I don't know. We'll try to figure that out later. But right now, we know that the document that was... And Justice Roberts said that there's an investigation underway, and this will not sway their vote or their ruling. Because that's what this is for. This was leaked to bully the justices into changing their mind. Because if this didn't leak and they ruled the way they ruled, that's it. It's too late. But if you can get to them early, if you can get these protests going, maybe you can get some more peaceful protests where shit catches on fire, then maybe the justices will change their mind and we can keep this stranglehold on the abortion racket. Why would the federal government be against giving rights and power back to the people? We are the reason for the fucking season. Why would they do that to us? Unless giving us the power goes against theirs and takes something away from them. And you know what? I'm not the only one who's heard this. You know the theories out there about the aborted babies going over to China for research and all this kind of shit, or them taking the stem cells, all these things. Could that be true? Because why are they so against it? They should be neutral. There should be no politicians out there against or for it. It's what we want. You keep your mouth shut, wait for us to hand you your marching orders. Then what we say is what you say. You work for us. We are the puppet master. You are the puppet. We have our hand up your ass, manipulating your mouth. You don't tell us. We tell you. So why would they be against us having having the right to decide on something no matter what it is? It's for us. We say. So unless they're going to lose something, or unless they're in fear of pissing somebody off, why would they be against that? Because that's the only reason this shit was leaked, is to bully the justices into changing their damn minds. That shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. They're gonna stick with the original decision, and there's a very good chance that Roe v. Wade will be overturned. Thank you. Good. Fuck Roe v. Wade. What person of color would have a problem with this? Because a black baby has a almost 50-50 chance on being born or aborted. They don't put the Planned Parenthoods and abortion clinics in nice neighborhoods. Because when you sell something, I don't give a damn if it's a popsicle or an abortion. When you're selling something, you want to make it easy for your customer to reach your product. So if it's about all women, how come the Planned Parenthoods and abortion clinics are only around poor women? I thought it was all of them. Where's the Planned Parenthood? Upper East Side, Manhattan, Pebble Beach. Huh? Where are they in the good areas? Well, you can ask Margaret Sanger about that. Or look up her old videos and her old writings and teachings, because she's dead. But she's the one who started it. This shit is strategic. But it's supposed to be about all women. Well, how come you only have the abortion clinics around the poor women? And if a rich woman wants an abortion, guess where she has to go? To the hood. They don't give a shit about us. Whether you're not born yet or you're already born, they don't give a shit about us. It's about their power, not us. You just watch. You watch what happens over the next few days. You see what's burning and what's getting destroyed. That's a lot of shit to go through to keep us from having our power. Oh no, let's see. I'll see you in the comment section. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.